Assalamu alaikum. Students, let's go for the next four questions of October, November 2019, paper 1-3. And this is question number 5 here. Because in the previous tutorial, we have discussed from question number 1 till 4. So let's start working with the question number 5. And in this question, he says that the dimensions of a cuboid are this, and this. Show that the surface area S and V are connected by the relation this. So let's find the volume first. And as we know, volume is length times width times height. So 4x times by 2x times by x, which gives us 8x cubed. Now, since here the equation is related by V power 2 over 3, let's find V power 2 over 3. What do we get from there? So this is actually equals to 2x whole cube. So 2x whole cube to the power 2 over 3. Now this 3 and 3 cancelled out, so we are left with 4x squared. So this is actually V power 2 over 3. Now let's go to the surface area here. Now surface area we know 2 times the length into width and width into height and length into height. So 2 times x into 2x plus x into 4x plus 2x into 4x. Now if you simplify this, this actually takes you to 2x squared plus 4x squared, 6x squared and 8x squared, so it becomes 14x squared. So it becomes 28x squared. If we write it like this, can we write it 7 into 4x squared? And we see 4x squared is equals to V power 2 over 3, so it becomes 7V power 2 over 3. Now let's go to the next part of this, and in which it says, okay, it says when the volume of the cuboid is 1000 and the surface area is increasing at a rate 2 centimeters square per second. So ds by dt is 2 centimeter square per second. We know we are looking for rate of increase of volume. So dV by dt is actually required. We have the equation with us already. S is equals to 7 V power 2 over 3. Let's find ds by dV. Now this is 7 into the derivative is 2 over 3 V power 2 over 3 minus 1. And this gives us 14 divided by 3 V power minus 1 over 3. Now when V is 1000, let's place 1000 over there, so it becomes 14 over 3 and 1000 power minus 1 over 3, which gives us 1 over 10. So 14 over 3 times by 1 over 10, which becomes 2 sevens are 14 and 2 fives are 10, so it becomes 7 over 15. Now to find dV by dt, we make use of the chain rule. dV by dt is equals to dV by ds and ds by dt. Now this is ds by dV. So if we are looking for dV by ds, we have to write it 15 over 7. Multiply by ds by dt is 2, so it becomes 30 over 7. And we can write it in the decimal format as well. Now let's go for the next one. The next one says, this is your question number 6. The line this and the curve this, find the set of the value looking for which the line and the curve meet at two distinct points. So we know for the distinct points, b square minus 4 is equals to 0. So let's eliminate y from there. So it's x square minus kx plus 2 is equals to 3kx minus 2k. Let's shift it to one side, minus kx minus 3kx plus 2k equals to 0. So x square minus 4kx plus 4k equals to 0. Since it is meeting at two distinct points, so b square minus 4ac greater than 0. So there it is b minus 4k. So minus 4k square is going to be 16k square minus 4 into 1 into, sorry, this is 2 plus 2k, so it won't make 4k. So it's 2 plus 2k as it is. 2 plus 2k as it is. Plus 2 plus 2k as it is. 2 plus 2k is greater than 0. So 16k square minus 8k greater than 0. 16k square minus 8k minus 8 greater than 0. Now, since this is an inequality, and by using mod 5c, we get the two values of k here. One value of k is equals to 1 and one value of k equals to minus 1 over 2. Now, since the curve is this way, because 16k squared, first step, so k equals to 1 to k equals to minus 1 over 2. If we draw the line over here, this is minus 1 over 2 and this is plus 1. So the points which are greater than 0, they are here. They are here. So k is less than minus 1 over 2 and k is greater than 1. So this is the solution of this. Now let's go for the next part. And it says, okay, for each of the two particular values of k, which was k equals to 1 and k equals to minus 1 over 2, it says k equals to 1 and k equals to minus 1 over 2. It says both the lines are tangent to the curve. So let's show that these two tangents meet on the x-axis. So what the line was having an equation y is equals to 3kx minus 2k. So let's place k equals to 1. So it becomes 3x minus 2. And if we place k equals to minus 1 over 2, this becomes 3 into minus 1 over 2 into x minus 2 into minus 1 over 2, which becomes minus 3 over 2x plus 1. So these two lines meet at x-axis. So eliminate y from there. So 3x minus 2 is equals to minus 3 over 2x plus 1. 3x plus 3 over 2x equals to 3. This becomes 9x by 2 is equals to 3. So x from here, 6 over 9, which is 2 over 3. Now, if you want to check, you can place over here or over here. The value of x is equals to 2 over 3. If we get it equals to 0, it means it is crossing at x-axis. And obviously seen over here, this gives us 0. So they meet at x-axis because the value of y is 0 here. Let's go to the next part now. Okay, the equation, this can be written in this format where x is equals to cos squared. So let's place cos square over here. So this becomes cos square whole theta square. So it's going to be 3x square plus 4, and sine square can be written as 1 minus cos square. So 1 minus x minus 3 equals to 0. So 3x square plus 4 minus 4x minus 3 equals to 0. 3x square minus 4x and plus 1 equals to 0. So this is the thing which was needed to be shown over there. Now let's go to the next part here. And in this part, it says, okay, the same equation, it's supposed to be solved for 0 to 180 degree. And the equation was x squared, 3x squared minus 4x plus 1. 3x square minus 4x plus 1 equals to 0. If you solve it with the calculator mod 5, 3, we get the two values, x is equals to 1 and x is equals to 1 over 3. Now, since x was equals to cos square theta, so cos theta is going to be 1 and cos theta is going to be minus 1. And from here, cos inverse of 1 is 0. From here, cos inverse of 1 is minus 1 is 180 degree. Now, if you see here, cos square theta is equals to 1 over 3. So cos theta is equals to 1 over 3 and cos theta is equals to minus 1 over 3. So the theta is lying either in the first quadrant or in the second quadrant. And if you use calculator cos inverse of 1 over 3, we have got it equals to 54.7. So in the second quadrant, 180 minus 54.7, which gives us 125.3. Let's go to the next part now. Okay. Fine. Here it says f dash of x is this and find the set of the values of x where f of x is decreasing. And as we know for the decreasing function, f dash of x is supposed to be less than 0. So 3 into 2x minus 1 power half minus 6 less than 0. Let us solve this inequality. Less than 6. Dividing by 3 on the other side gives us less than 2. Let's take the square, which doesn't make any difference to the inequality. So by taking square over here and by taking square over here, this will become 4. So 2x is less than 5 and x is less than 5 over 2. One value is already mentioned that x is greater than half. So the inequality will be greater than half and less than 5 over 2. Now let's go to the next part here. Okay, it's now given that f of 1 equals to 3. That means if x is equals to 1, y equals to 3. Sorry, minus 3. So let's find the curve f of x. And here actually he's asking us to find the integration of f dash of x. F dash of x was with us 3 into 2x minus 1 power 1 over 2 minus 6. So if you integrate it, this will become f of x. And here it's the integration symbol minus 6 dx. Now if you simplify this, 3 as it is, 2x minus 1 half plus 1, which is actually 3 over 2. So I'm writing directly over here 3 over 2 and then derivative of this, which is 2. Minus 6x plus c. You simplify this is cancelled. So we are left with 2x minus 1 power 3 over 2 minus 6x plus c is equals to f of x. Now to find the value of c, we use x equals to 1 and y equals to minus 3, and we place x equals to 1. 2 ones are 2 minus 1, so 1 power 3 over 2 minus 6 into 1 plus c. So minus 3 is equals to 1 minus 6 plus c. So c is going to be plus 2 here. So the equation of the curve is going to be f of x 2x minus 1 power 3 over 2 minus 6x plus 2 is there. Now the next is there, if we have something with us, because this was the 8th question. Okay, that's fine. So that's all for this tutorial. We have done from question number 1 till, question number 5 till question number 8. And I hope this will be convenient for you to understand from this tutorial that how to solve these 4 questions. Inshallah, we'll see you in the next 3 questions, 9, 10, and 11. After a while, take care. God bless you. Allah Hafiz.